Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back to the Cali LaVale Show. Hope everybody's doing well and a good start to the hustle week. If you're hustling, working, whatever, just be glad to have some type of income. But now, more singles are ditching the dating apps and finding love offline this summer, according to CBS Mornings. That's partially true. But let's see what they're talking about.
For many, summer is a time when love is in the air, but a rising number of singles are back to searching for a partner the old-fashioned way, in person. Yeah, in person. In fact, the use of dating apps dropped about 16% last year on the top 10 most popular apps.
And do we need to name those apps? Or does it even really matter?
Meg Oliver checked out a new event that uses music to try and spark a little romance.
When it comes to dating these days, perhaps there's nothing that's making hearts sing more than music itself. The music event startup group So Far Sounds has witnessed that firsthand at their new...
You know what I notice about these people? Take a look around the room. When you go to these environments, you have to read the room. And when you attend these environments, have you noticed that almost everybody pretty much has a job or some type of career? Like, I'm not even being funny. Versus the people, and this is for the fellas, the brothers. When you're online on the dating apps, most of the young women on there are escorts or doing some kind of sex work. That's a proven fact, because a lot of times they're not on there to look for quote unquote love. They're looking for sponsorship and pretty much attention, validation. The goal is to lure you off of the dating app and onto their little webcam profile or OnlyFans, shit like that. Or if they want to grow their social media run too as well. But see, this is a completely different environment and connection. These people are usually more serious when you go out there and touch grass, instead of dealing with some sketchy dating app, right?
Singles night events in 6 cities worldwide, including London.
Maybe you'll meet the love of your life.
And New York City.
Okay, so I'm gonna introduce our very first artist tonight.
They're intimate pop-up concerts for young.
And pretty much, London is old school. London is just like New York, part 2, outside of America. So it's kind of like the only difference is they don't have those large skyscrapers, but it's the same type of vibe when you go between both London and New York City. But I would say the food is better in New York City. Depends on what you're into. New York has the best bagels and probably the best pizza too, versus London, the potato pancake, fish and chips. When I was there, everything else was pretty much nasty.
Adults looking for love through a common passion.
In a past life, I was a storm chaser.
Their quick sellouts have been quite the surprise to So Far's crew lead, Alexa Renee.
Who here is single?
What's the response been like?
The response has been kind of overwhelming. I mean, I think we started implementing this because we knew that there was a desire for it, right? But I think that we've all sort of been shocked by the excitement that our guests have expressed.
Here are the bingo cards. They're about to...
That excitement comes as new research indicates singles are turning to micro-communities like running groups, book clubs, and concerts to meet people in person through shared interests instead of online.
I can't have any other.
But neuroscientist Daniel Levitin, who studies music and the brain, says music can strike the first chord in a successful relationship.
What is the science between music and love?
Well, it's a complicated question. We love music, and we fall in love to music.
Pretty much what he's saying is music is life. And you can find different avenues in life with music.
Music activates the same reward and pleasure centers of the brain as love does. We get this burst of good feeling chemicals when we listen to music we like or when we're in love.
How can music affect a relationship?
Your individual views about things correlate highly with your musical taste. Not perfectly, but well enough.
But see, there's a problem with that though. Most people don't want to quote unquote settle. So, meaning that most people know that they're not going to meet the person that they really want to be with to quote unquote settle with. Meaning they don't want to be stuck with just anybody because they can find anybody. It's mostly a female thing. But a lot of people just want to keep their options open to begin with. So it makes sense.
That if you find somebody who likes the same music as you do, 70% chance you're going to hold a lot of the same core values.
Music to the ears of a whole lot of singles looking for a special spark.
She teaches me volume.
What inspired you to come here tonight?
Honestly, I need to just kind of put myself out there, try something new.
For the road is my lover.
Do you feel like music can play a role in helping you find love?
Absolutely. I mean, I can't be with somebody that doesn't have similar taste in music in me. That would be.
Ooh, see, that's important. See, that's the thing, because let alone the hobbies. A lot of people are worried about sharing the same interest in hobbies, but one of the main ones seem to be music. Basically, if you can't listen to what they listen to, it's probably just not, the connection is probably not going to work.
Be like mixing water and vinegar.
What would your best advice be for singles looking for love?
The secret of love, of course, is allowing yourself to be vulnerable, but more importantly, creating a safe space where your potential partner feels they can be vulnerable with you. Shared music is really a good way to do that.
But I'll take a walk.
A refreshing way to find love that hits all the right notes.
You plant hydrangeas, they're like fire.
For C-
Wow, that's pretty interesting. So the main thing is people are starting to touch grass. They realize they can't do everything online. At some point, you're going to have to go outside. It's like, why do you feel you need to do everything from home? That prevents people from working out. I mean, other than dating apps, running clubs, book clubs and all that, and concerts, there's also certain types of stores. Barnes and Noble is still a thing. Cafes, what else? Target, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. Yeah. Anyway, this is Kai DeVeo. Hope this brought out some ideas other than online dating. And concerts are never going out of style. Music is life. Peace.